The cycle is now complete. Ah, darn it. I'm trying to get in the wave. Hold on a second. Let me use my other hand. Happy Saturday, everybody, and good morning. Yes, it is super duper early. Yes, I got up at an ungodly hour to run nearly a half marathon. Again, it was 12.3, but I actually beat my time by a minute, so that brought me down to about an hour 55. So that's progress, I guess. Actually, let me get there. The bear is now in frame. There. Up. There we go. Again, some people are probably concerned about the fact that I am in technically my pajamas, my bathrobe, holding on to the bear, that I look like I'm, pretty much getting ready for bed. Well, you would technically be right about one thing. I am tired. But for all intents and purposes, I've been treating these Flannel February videos just like any other videos I've done throughout the course of, me doing this. I shower, get my hair nice and clean and combed, even though it doesn't really look like it right now. Get my teeth brushed, all that stuff. Is just, if it's Flannel February, rocking the flannel pajamas, step the game up, whatever. I'm trying to help my friend give shout outs to the food bank of the Southern Tier, so darn it, that is what I'm going to do. And I wish I found flannel pajamas for the bear. That'd be really cool. No, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea where there's a Build-A-Bear. Not that I would actively go seek one out, but if I would, I would see if I got any pajamas for this little guy. Hello. So yeah, I gotta say, for once, for this morning's run though, how do I put this? It wasn't as cold as a week ago. In fact, it was actually warmer by about 7 degrees. So instead of 11, it was 18, which technically is warmer. And, granted, it's still cold. In fact, my face is still kind of, red from trying to, from being out there. And I took, it also is partially my fault. I did sort of take a cold shower this morning. I do try and take cold showers, but, I can only stand it for so long. In, the beginning, as I'm trying, when I step in, I make sure the water's warm, and just, I turn down the temperature to acclimate. And, again, since I have no clue how to read shower water temperature or whatever, I can't really say because in order for it to be considered a cold shower, it has to be below 70 degrees Fahrenheit. When I have no clue what it is Celsius, but the point is, in order for it to be a cold shower, it's got to be below 70, which I technically have swam in before. In fact, I'm pretty sure that one video I did a year ago when I basically got my day started up at Cuca Lake, that was around 70. It definitely woke me up. My heart was even racing more when you consider the fact that my camera phone found the water. That was quite traumatic for me. If I ever do a video like that again, not saying that I'm actively going to do it, one thing is for sure, I think what I'll do is I'll put like a towel over the floorboards and then put the camera on that, or the phone on that. So even if for whatever reason it were to fall over, the towel would sort of, save it. Because literally it just fell through a floorboard. That's how it fell in the water. It was unbelievable. Although the cool thing is you do get a chance to see what the bottom of Cuca Lake looks like for a few seconds. That was pretty cool. The water was still so incredibly cold at that morning that after I got it, I'm like, I don't want to go back in, but I gotta save my phone, so I went back in anyway. And where was I? Oh yeah. So I don't know if it was the 7 degrees difference, but my phone actually did not die out. It actually, well, for those of you who didn't see it last week, I take both my iPod and my iPhone with me. See, as much as I use my iPod, there's some songs that iTunes does not have that I really want to listen to. So I have to go to YouTube on my iPod. The problem is, there's no Wi-Fi at all on the iPod. Unless you take your iPhone with you, go into your settings, and get to the personal hotspot tab in the settings on your iPhone. And with the personal hotspot, then I can access YouTube and therefore use the wow. I'm already starting to feel it already. I'm so tired I said already twice in the same sentence. Anyway, now that with the personal hotspot from my iPhone, I can use YouTube on my iPod, and therefore I'm able to listen to music. The problem is, though, the screen on the iPod needs to be on for YouTube to work. And in this cold weather, it can really... And understand, I didn't use YouTube for the entirety of this 12-mile run. I didn't. Actually, it was a 12.3-mile run. But I actually waited until I was around a little more than 2/3 of the way done before I tried using it. And even then, like, my iPhone had to have like less than... I didn't even touch the iPhone, and there's like less than 10% battery. It's that cold out. Although, the cold, again, it wasn't as bad this week as it was last week. The problem with this week was it was windy. And this time of year, when I work out, I layer up a lot. Like, remember on Thanksgiving when I had that, mask over my head and I said that's not even remotely all I'm wearing? Like, I have like a windbreaker off. In fact, that red thing behind me, that's what I wear. I also have pants underneath it. It doesn't get dirty, don't worry. But, yeah, I wear that, and, it's it's windbreaker, so it sort of, protects you from the wind chill, which is fine. Unfortunately, it's so incredibly baggy that, it's like a parachute, so if it, blows you, it just blows you back. I actually thought it was slowing me down a little bit at some parts, particularly around an area of the run I run on called Route 352. For those of you who are familiar with the area, the part of 352 that I'm on is basically I go from just right before where the soccer fields are, at that stoplight, head immediately past by tags, bear left, and keep going until I see the Dandy Mini Mart in the distance. And where you see essentially an area where to turn right, I immediately turn right and head for the American Legion and keep on going. That's pretty much... Actually, 352 ended where the Dandy Mini Mart is, but that's where I go for anyone who wants a sort of a glimpse as to where the run takes me. And the sad part is, that route isn't even the entirety of the run. After I do the run, I would still have about 3.5 miles until I was completely finished. So that gives you a brief idea. Also, because it's so incredibly dark, I do take a headlight with me. I put it, strap it, over my head and a little click. And I mean, I could show you right now, but it's charging because it's one of those battery charged lights, which is nice. And plus, I'd rather not shine it in your face. Well, again, you see me, I can't see you, so you could be watching it completely from a distance and you'd probably be fine, but I'm not going to risk it anyway. So having the light's really useful, but because of the wind, it was also snowing outside too. So you can really see the snow like fly right into your face. I mean, nothing out of my eye, thank goodness, and nothing completely obstructed my view. But with the white snow, excuse me, and the bright light, unless you're looking down kind of, it's tough to see where you're going. And through it all, I'm still surprised I beat my time by like a minute. I guess it means I'm getting faster. Or maybe I just wanted to get it over with so much. I don't know. But yeah, 1 hour and 55 minutes it took me this morning. So I guess slowly but surely I'm getting ready for, any races I want to do that are coming up. I kind of want to do the one that's on St. Patrick's Day. That could be fun. Yeah, I do kind of want to look nice for the polar bear plunge at the Swits. I do. I wanted to do that last year, but honestly I didn't have the time. This year I'm gonna try. I would really like to try and do that. But again, we'll have to sort of play it by ear. But yeah. As of right now, I can feel the fatigue starting to get to me. It's not fun, by the way. But in the end, I don't mind it. Plus, it's sometimes nice running in the dark with a headlight on. I mean, the sky was actually partly cloudy, so I got to see a couple stars. No shooting star, though. That unfortunately did not happen. Seriously, though, I've gone on runs where I've seen like 3 shooting stars at one point. Not all at once, obviously, but throughout the course of the run, I saw like several shooting stars, which is cool. I mean, take that interpretation what you will. I'm on the other hand, and okay, I mean, to be honest, I was so mesmerized by the fact I actually saw a shooting star that, for the life of me, if I did make a wish, I certainly don't remember what it was. Maybe I secretly did wish that things would be awesome, and, well, I'm making videos right now, so that's gotta be something, right? Plus, I also have this bear. The bear is awesome too. I love this little guy. This little guy is awesome. Honor the power of the bear. Oh. Again, it's 5:15 in the morning right now. A little bit after that. And again, for those of you who are wondering, I actually do have an outfit ready to take on the day. It's just, it's Saturday morning, Flannel February. Gotta rock the flannel pajamas. You know, I gotta support my friend, you know, who's, again, you know, doing Flannel February for the sake of, you know, the food bank of the Southern Tier. So if you can, try and help him out. I keep forgetting to put in links in the description about what he does, but I'm definitely going to try to, you know, promote it a little more. Because after all, we're actually over a quarter of the way through February. That's shocking. Because honestly, I think one of my all-time favorite comedians, Lewis Black, said February is the month that we made the shortest, yet it feels longer. I love me some Lewis Black. After I go back to sleep from exhaustion from what I've done so far today, I'll probably watch some later. If I remember to do so. But I'll never forget. I'll never not remember you guys. So that's always a good thing. So like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. And as always, I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful we all have a wonderful Saturday and overall a wonderful weekend. And remember, for you guys that want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. One good choice I'm going to make is go back to sleep and cuddle with this bear. Snuggle, 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 snuggle.